How's it going, guys? This is Who's Redis. In this video we're gonna talk about very creative, interesting personality which I found on YouTube a couple of years ago and subscribed ever since. So I guess now you're wondering, who is this guy and what's so special about him? Let me introduce you to Winston Frederick Sterzel. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. At a first glance, the full name of this guy sounds like some character from a textbook, as some sort of a famous scientist, historical figure, or basically anyone else in the higher ranks of the society. Actually, a 38-year-old Winston is mostly known as a YouTuber whose name on the platform goes by SERPENTZA, where serpent comes from the fact that he grew up around the snakes since his father had a passion for it, and ZA stands for a country code of South Africa. Winston was born and raised in South Africa, but of a British heritage. Even watching his videos, you can notice Western mentality and mannerisms he emits. Winston went to China for the first time as a business trip. After spending just a few days, Winston already decided he will be coming back to China again, and he did it. In his mid-20s, he moved to China and started working as English teacher, which was and still is one of the most common jobs for foreigners in China. Winston says his life can be divided into more or less 3 different categories. He's training doctors about Western cultural norms, works in a self-established motorcycle customization shop, and also he makes videos. He now lives with his Chinese wife in Shenzhen, who's also expecting a baby. Winston started making and uploading videos in China in 2007 and became a full-time vlogger in 2016. His videos primarily focus on introducing Westerners to China and helping them with visiting and living there in China. Sometimes he interviews people on controversial topics by Chinese standards. His first YouTube channel was the China Vlogger. Now let's talk about the videos Winston makes and uploads on SERPENTZA channel. The first thing that will probably strike you and surprise are the format of the videos he chose. Most of his videos are shot outside and in various places. Some videos feature Winston sitting in a park-like environment and talking straight into the camera, while also picking up what's going on in the background, which makes videos feel more engaging and dynamic. But also, this is just a piece of cake. He's also able to pull out really interesting videos on hard and sensitive topics while walking in a crowded streets, paying attention into the camera in his surroundings, and still deliver well thought out arguments. This type of video format engages viewer even more, also lets us see people's reaction around him, which sort of serves as a B-roll, making content richer and authentic. Not only that, together with his partner and friend Matthew Tai, who's also known as a C-Milk, and I wonder why, because it sounds really funny. They both operate on YouTube channel ADV China. ADV China channel features Winston and Matthew having a talk shows during rides with the motorcycles, also stationary while reading articles and discussing actualities, mainly happening in China or involving China, and some other not very often occurring formats. ADV China channel pioneered with its talk show on the ride with motorcycles, and it's only a matter of time when it's a new thing that will catch on. This format gives freshness, uniqueness to the channel and separates it out of the whole bunch of podcasts and travel channels on YouTube, because it combines them both, actually giving breathtaking landscape views while providing free thought explorational discussions. Although voice changes while riding bumpy roads can disturb all seriousness and make you laugh. What also surprises is that he clearly and well states his own opinion, as if he was reading after the paper or on the go, but observing his videos for a couple of years now, it seems he's able to do that naturally, or maybe with a little bit of rehearsal before shooting. Furthermore, when not riding motorcycles, videos on SERPENTZA channel always feature Winston in a tuxedo or sometimes at least jacket, which just might suggest how serious Winston takes his job, and as viewers we cannot complain about that. It's actually a way pleasant look, which also gets attention of the people in the streets. Regarding content of the videos, it has really evolved over the years. Since personally never seen Winston's old videos from around 10 years ago, I was pleasantly surprised to find him in a very different role. Very first videos feature Winston working on his scooter, traveling to Taiwan, having a beer with his friends, or so many other things. Judging by the looks, he doesn't seem to have changed that much. Year after year, video content became better, longer and more sophisticated, every time tackling more and more challenging topics. And just around 2016, when Winston went full-time vlogger, his videos slowly transformed into focusing and explaining the life in China from the Westerners' perspective. Some of the topics discussed are taboo in China, especially when it's a foreigner like Winston talking about it. And more he went to discussing controversial topics, the more it backfired on various forums, on some even plotting to discredit, throw him out of the country, or even murder him. Despite that, Winston keeps on making and improving on the content and quality of his videos. Nowadays, SERPENTZA not only covers China's social but also political issues, which for the biggest part are not known for Western audiences, and provides a unique look into one of the most powerful countries in the world. Recent videos covering protests in Hong Kong, Tiananmen Square incident, China actions in Africa, and etc. let us explore and understand what kind of the mentality, social norms does China have, and how it is mirrored in the society and its policies and general attitude. These kinds of insights about China are not present in traditional media or other channels. Often we hear about foreign policy with China, trade, technology, and that is it. SERPENTZA gives us a broader picture of things involved not only politically but also culturally. Following this trend of continuously improving content sets high expectations for the viewers. Although by a subscriber count SERPENTZA has around 550k subscribers, we can expect the channel to blow up to 1 million in the next year or two. All in all, a great dude with a great content, and I suggest you to check him out. Thanks Winston, we're looking forward to your videos. Thank you for watching this video, consider subscribing, take care and bye.